Hello, my name is Emily Day. This is my personal reflection vlog from the YFFR training, and I wanted to do a vlog because I like to speak, and I think I can really get my point across on my topic, my prompt. So my prompt is how I feel about breathwork after going through this YFFR training. Now, I have always been fascinated with breathing. As a yoga instructor for the last 15 years, I was introduced to it at a really young age, and I never really understood the gravity of how powerful our breathing actually is. Now, over the years and over the last almost 2 decades, I've really kind of empowered myself in different trainings and certifications, and after getting into the demographic of first responders and military personnel, it became so apparent to me working with this demographic how they do not have breathing, which is mind-blowing because they're in professions that arguably need breath and specific breath training more than any other person, more than civilians, more than, anybody else that I can really think of. And, how I feel about the breathing after doing the YFFR training is more confident to drive my message into my first responders and military clients. Now, it's so immaculate, right? It's the only voluntary and involuntary mechanism that we have as humans, meaning we can influence it, and we can scale it up, we can scale it down, and when we forget about it, it happens for us. So there's this power when we can learn how to become present and tactful with the breathing. So the emphasis on the breath work in this training is everything. And I have never, rather, how do I rephrase this? Since specifically going through the tactical breathwork piece in the YFFR training, I will never not use that with my first responders and my military clients. We do breathing every single day. Every single day I'm running some form of programming with these folks, and I make such a highlight on how, why, and when to do the breathing and what happens, right? When we are employing something like, say, the breath wave. So simple, so effective, and so highly powerful for down-regulating the nervous system, activating a parasympathetic response, building CO2 tolerance, which most people have no idea that they're not even functionally breathing, and they're breathing too much. They're breathing way too much. So I loved Eric's lecture on the breath work, and I'm a huge fan of Patrick McEwen myself. I have the Breathing Oxygen, the Breathing Cure, Close Your Mouth. I have book Breath, The Science of Breath. I have absorbed all of the information I can, and I haven't absorbed all of it, I should say. There's still more. I did end up ordering The Language of Breath that was recommended on the book list, and I am almost done it. I'm taking my time with it, and I'm going back and incorporating into my programming with first responders and military functional breathing tools and CO2 tolerance. So I love the idea of increasing CO2 tolerance, and I'm a fan of wearables. So I like to track my heart rate variability and my breath rate. I can't express how important your breathing is. This is a tool that allows you to actually process emotions in a sustainable way. It's a tool that you can literally push on the calm button. It's your number one tool for the relaxation response in your body versus being in a stressful state. Like, you can literally turn off all of those stress signals and that sympathetic branch of your autonomic nervous system. You can turn that off by breathing. Like, come on, that's incredible. And it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And most people that I work with have all the fundamental tools of functional breathing. It's just used in a different way. Now, the biggest takeaway is exactly that, the importance of breath and just how unbelievably valuable it is. And I think everybody should be doing it. And most importantly, first responders and military can benefit from this. And I have seen it. And I will continue to do this, and I will never not do this. So thank you so much for putting such an emphasis on breath work. You guys rocked it. Appreciate it.